Hello guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today this is CN Honor on the screen and you are watching CN Great Counsels and Forex Trade. Beautiful people, wonderful people, subscribers and viewers all over the world, I welcome you today to my channel once again. And today I'm just going to show you a very important entry technique once again. Actually, this is supposed to be for my students and my students alone, but I just spotted this move, and then I might not take a trade, but I'm just going to show you another entry technique that is supposed to be a reserved one. I mean, it's so powerful, and whenever I do it, it has always been profitable. It has always been profitable. Just a moment, please. Okay, just a moment. Yes, it has opened. This is crash 1000 on 4 hours. This is 1 hour. This is 30 minutes. Let me just open the different time frames down so that we'll have a kind of flexibility. Okay, we have a kind of flexibility. Now I'm a bit late, that's why I'm not going to take the trade. I am late, completely late, but we're going to do the analysis from 1 hour time frame. Okay, I'm going to show you something spectacular. Now please, we're going to zoom out completely. Let's pick our trend lines, and then we are going to take it from here. Taking it from here. Okay, please take note of this places. I'm going to show you something spectacular, something very unique, and then I want to take another trend line and I will run it this way. Yeah, I'm going to run it through this way. Sorry, beg your pardon. Yes, this is perfect. Now let's do it this way. Let me increase the font. Yeah, the pixel. Let's take on 3, and then let's change the color to something like this. Okay, yes, let's get back to the chart. Okay, let's get back to the chart. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Let's change it to purple, the pixel to 3, and then we click down. Okay, now let's do same for this. Changing this to purple, the pixel is 3, and then we have something like this. Okay, yes, that's very cool. Now our focal point, let me quickly bring my brush, is here. Okay, now take a look at this. Now I'm going to bring my cross. There is something else I spotted which I call the psychological level. Now if you look at the black calibration, you will see you're going to see something like 8400. Sorry, 8400. I know I'm using phone. 8400. Okay, now I want you to take a look at this place. You see the two trend lines running to cross at that point, and then the psychological level. Now I might not really have time to talk about the psychological level because this video is not going to be that long, but it's a very important level. Of course, price is being regulated by both people, that is traders, and emotions. That's all I can say about that now, but I believe my students, they will know what that means. Okay, price is regulated. This simulation, okay, this up and down movement of prices is to a very large extent affected by people, that is the traders, the crowd, and then by emotions of the trader, the feelings, the thoughts, and it is from there that we'll begin to talk about psychological level now, but we're not going deep into that. I just want to show you guys these entry techniques. Now, if I had spotted this early enough, okay, now just take a look at this place. All these things, this is actually what I call confluence, and everything is happening just at this spot, giving us confirmation. A confluence of how many confirmations? Okay, the two trend lines. Okay, the psychological level, that's 3, and then we also have a kind of rejection. What is it called? Pin bar developed at that level, giving us the probability that the market will reverse. Now, if I had spotted this move early enough, please, lest I forget, if you are new on this channel, kindly hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. Also, if you're an old subscriber, kindly give this video a thumbs up, like, and also share with fellow traders so that we'll reach larger number of audience. Please, if you are a new viewer on this channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel. You can't just be getting values and then you walk away just like that. It doesn't take you anything extra to subscribe to this channel. Please do so, and let's continue, guys. Now, I was saying that your ability to I don't fail to emphasize this, and I cannot overemphasize it, because your ability to train your eyes to see what the market is doing at every point in time helps you to take advantage of what the market is doing, and then you make your profit. Okay, now I was saying that if I had spotted this move early enough, I would have taken on some trades, and by now I would have been in huge profit. Okay, and even though this market is coming back to retest, if I had spotted this move, maybe when the market was here, this would have been my entry point. Okay, this place would have been my entry. Then I would have taken this. Okay, the close of this pin bar would have been my entry. The close of this pin bar, if you look very well now, let me show you. This is actually a pin bar. This is actually a valid pin bar. Okay, now if I had spotted this move early enough, okay, I would have taken my trade here. Even though there was a pullback, my stop loss would have been beneath this. Now this market would have gone, this is one candle, this is one candle, this is another candle, this is another candle. Now by then I would have shifted my stop loss to, or I would have taken partial profit while still maintaining the stop loss, knowing fully well that the market might come back to retest this place, just the way it's doing now, and then it will go long again. These are the things you need to train your eyes to see. Now let's go to 4 hours time frame to see what is happening over there. You see that it's even more obvious there. Now look at this trend line, and then look at this one. Now I will only get scared if the market comes down to break this trend line. I will only get scared if the markets come down to break this downtrend line. That's when I will know that the market is actually going the opposite direction, that is going bearish. Now remember that my stop loss is supposed to be somewhere here if I had entered early enough. But now that I made the market late, okay, I will not execute any trade now until I see, because the market is correcting. After I made this move, okay, it's correcting. So it's most likely going to come to retest this downtrend line, this trend line this way, this particular one. So when it comes here and then bounces off, and I see that there is an increase, of course it must show me a sign of reversal that is going up again, okay, which I will use my candlestick pattern to confirm, or I will use a kind of increase in bullish pressure, that is increase in buying pressure, okay, and volume. Of course my students don't know what I mean by that, but I must be sure that the market is moving bullish, and I will use candlestick pattern bouncing off at this very entry trend line, and then increase in buying pressure and volume. That's what will make me to enter this trade, and then I will go long, and the long is gonna be long indeed. Long is gonna be long indeed. Now, aside all these confirmations, I also discovered that this is a double bottom, okay, though not an ideal one, but it's valid. Now, if I had also spotted this move around this area, I would have taken like 3-4 1 hour candlesticks and I would have exited the market. Don't forget what I told you when I did video on double bottom. Okay, now sniper entry would have been somewhere here, just at the close of this pin bar. Okay, just at the close of this pin bar, just at the close of this pin bar, I would have taken my trade, and then I would have taken like these 3 candlesticks, 3 1 hour candlesticks. That is about 3 hours. Okay, that would have been on this trade, and then I would have exited before the market even starts spiking. And remember what I said about double bottom and double top. Okay, sometimes if you understand what the market is doing, you can take early sniper entry, so that before the market even gets to the ideal neckline where you are supposed to execute your trade for a long, you would have exited your trade, and then with your profit. And if the market eventually breaks the neckline, which is where you are supposed to enter ideally, if it eventually breaks it, you can either take another trade to keep going long. Okay, all right guys, so that's just what I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to wait for this market to actually either come to this place to retest this, or show me a sign that its correction has ended and is supposed to continue going up. Meanwhile, if I want to still trade this market, I can still do so by going to lower time frame like M15 to see what the market is actually doing around here. Now, if you look very well here, you discover that the market is about making a new move on the lower time frame. Now, if you draw a trend line here and draw another one here, okay, now let me do it very well. Yes, let me bring the trend line. Okay, I can decide to draw a trend line here now. Then I can draw another one. Yeah, okay, this has formed a channel for me. Now, if I want to trade here now as a scalper or as a day trader, I want to catch the move of the market, because this is like a new a kind of key levels inside key levels. Okay, now key zones inside key zones, smaller key zone inside bigger key zone. Now I can decide to take a long trade here now, and then exit the trade when it gets to the middle of this crash here now. Maybe when it gets here, and I will exit the trade, and that's exactly what I'm going to do now. And before I say goodbye, of course, I don't want the video to get that long. Now, if you go to lower time, even lower time frame, you will even have a better understanding of what the market is doing. Have you seen it? Is it not clearer now? Is it not clearer now? So let me just take on a trade. Okay, let's take on a trade. All right, and let's take on one more trade, and let's see how it goes. Okay, now let's see how it goes. But then I'm not gonna continue recording because I don't want this video to be that long. Okay, now remember, this is a kind of scalping. We might just scalp for about 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and then we exit the trade while we are waiting for a complete increase in buying volume or buying pressure before we go long. I mean the real long. So guys, many thanks for watching this video guys, and I'll talk to you in my next video. This is CN Great Counsels signing out for today. Bye.